whatever you want to be. I'm not going to tell you what to be. I don't have an identity for you, my friend. I just got my own. I just found my own. We'll have to find our own identity. 50 Cal, what's up? Berman, welcome. Welcome from Colorado. Colorado sounds like a fun place to settle down. You can stay with me for a few days if needed. Well, thank you, Dwayne. Where are you at? Doug Wright, what's up? Ray Oliverio, welcome on. Hyper today, says Jen. No, healthy. This is my normal. Most of you have never met me. Not once. I have been held down by just unhealthy people, and now I'm good. Whew. Yeah. Why am I shirtless? Because the audience finds it attractive, and I like having my shirt off. I like being barefoot. I like having my shirt off. I would be butt-ass naked outside if I could be. Excuse my language. I'd be butt naked outside if I could be, but I can't. It's not socially acceptable. So, I'm not a fan of clothes. I mean, I love wearing clothes for occasions. I like to dress up. But, I mean, there are some ways that I'm lazy. Do you want to wash clothes? I don't want to wash clothes. I don't want to have to wash them. I don't like wearing them. I like being barefoot outside so my feet can sink into the grass. I like having my shirt off so I can get an even tan. I enjoy that. Look at how well I tan. Come on, take a look at that. Take a look at that. Right? I tan real well. It's because I go outside and I got used to it. Yes, I burned a couple of times. Maybe some of you can't do that. I'm very grateful that I can. And I'm sure you have skills that I don't have. We all have different skills. And, you know, if the greatest skill I have is tanning, well, I guess it doesn't say much anyway, right? What are y'all going to do once in Idaho? Guess you're going to find out! You're going to find out because I don't owe anybody an explanation anymore! You're going to find out! I appreciate you so much, I do, and I hope you understand that my reaction has been from constant pressure from other people thinking that I owe them a goddamn explanation for every move that I make. I do me. I don't owe anybody an explanation. Nobody. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. I live in the moment. I live in the gosh darn moment. I have learned that there's a lot of people out there that plan their life to a T, and when things don't go to plan, it's a problem. Alright, that's fine. You live that way. I don't judge you. If that works for you, that works for you. I want to be that man one day. I'm not that man today, and I don't have the ability to be that man in this day, and that's not an excuse. My life, I have made my life an adaptability factor. I have made it that it has to be like this. And I have learned my lesson. I don't want to live this way the rest of my life. Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna. But I'm gonna do it behind closed doors. I'm gonna go live a regular life, and I'm gonna be this hyper adaptable. I'm gonna build out my systems of comfort, and I'm not going to be afraid of comfort anymore. I'm going to push myself to be adaptable when I don't have to be. And I'm going to have a great life. So what are we doing once we're in Idaho? You're going to find out. You guys are going to find out. No teasers, no me telling you something and then it never happens. Right, this is live stream. I give up the most of myself on live stream. For almost nothing. And now it's becoming the standard. That's great. But I've given so much already. I could keep giving, but I'm going to give what I know to give. Because that's healthy. And I know a lot of you already know that, and you know how to live like that. You don't know how dumb I was when I started this out. I was very smart in a lot of ways. But, man, did I miss the mark on this. It's those little things that get you. Learn my lesson. I've learned that I have to just share with you guys as it's appropriate. Okay? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you what I can, while I can, when I can. And please don't take insult when I don't tell you stuff. I want to. I want to so badly. My heart aches for it. I love just letting you know, because you can get excited. But at my spot in life, I'm not at liberty. I can't. One day I will be able to. And when I can, I probably will. Because that's how I do things, right? You're looking for the tour dates. You want my tour dates. I don't have a label. I don't have a publisher. I don't have any of that, right? I don't have a penny. I don't have 2 pennies to rub together, all right? So you're along with the homeless life, and it's a pretty nomadic, it's a pretty adaptable experience. It's very turbulent and chaotic. There's not a whole lot of organization to it, yeah, I could blame the system. I could, and I do. But realistically, the system's not a problem. Things just need to change. There needs to be shifts and adaptations to the system. So, and we'll work our way up from zero. We'll find our way, because that's what we do. And then, God willing, we turn around and, fix all the problems that we bumped into along the way. So other people don't have to go through it. Baby girl, welcome on. Not far from Atlanta, says Dwayne. Alright, well, shoot me a message if you're open to taking us in. We might be interested. If it's in Georgia, we probably won't be, just because I had someone who tried to sexually coerce me into submission, into being their something or other. And I don't even want to talk about it. Like, seriously, I'm done. I am so done. I will be healing from this experience for the rest of my life. This insane, inappropriate, disgusting fungus that was growing on my foot. I have to move on. Ugh. And I am. I'm done. Maybe I'll have a slip here and there. No, I won't. No, I won't. I will maintain this confidence. I will work on my platform. I'll do my best not to complain. The YouTube video I did yesterday, some of the videos I did yesterday, I'm complaining, I'm bitching, I'm da-da-da-da-da. That is not me. When I look back at that, I saw my behavior, I saw my attitude. I said, okay, there's a problem here. What is the problem? A lack of gratitude. Yes, I have a level 99 attitude for gratitude. Gotta have that 100. If I want to deserve it, if I want to have it in life, I gotta have that level 100 gratitude all the time. I have it now. I used to have it. Never gonna lose it again. Never gonna let them take it from me. Never gonna let them convince me that I shouldn't have it. I'm me. I'm happy. I'm great. Life is good. I post on Twitter. I hope y'all are doing good today. I think you look good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tracy, what's up? Clay. Tan looks awesome. Thank you. I was really just asking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lucas, welcome on. How long is the walk? It's a while. I don't even know. I didn't look at it. It's a couple thousand miles. Someone in the comments had said it's like 2,000. I don't even know. We're not. Was it 2,000? Oh, over 2,000 miles is the walk. I've walked further. We'll make it happen. Joey Boots, what's up? It's Kate. It's new for Kate. So, but like I said, she wants to live in my life, and this is where some of the discrepancy comes in for some people who want to spout their opinion. Kate's choosing to be with me in my life, and I want to be in hers. Neither one of us wants to settle down here. We want to get somewhere else. We got 20 bucks in our pocket. It's not an option. There aren't healthy people that we have to turn to at present. There's a whole lot of people that want to take our platform from us, or suck off of that clout, or use us as human beings. Forget social media. Use us human beings. And we just won't let that happen. 2,500 miles is long. You sure you can do it? Yeah. If you're brand new, I've done it before. I walked across America back in 2016. Kate and I hitchhiked down the East Coast last year? Yeah. Last year we did. We can make it happen, definitely. There's been a lot of fears built out for us by other people over the past 2 years, just pummeling us into a corner. And now we put that in the back burner. We cut them off. We don't talk to them. We're good. We're 100% good. We got this. And we will conquer this. We will get well. We'll get into a position where we can get an apartment. Kate will go back to college. And me personally, I would love to tell you that I know what my life is going to look like at that point. But I don't. Kate's the one with the plan. I'm the one who I have a lot more to maneuver around than Kate does. So I can't tell you what my life's going to look like, but Kate's getting herself on track he wants to be on, and isn't using me as an excuse to not do that. And at the same time, not looking to me to do it for her. So, you know, she's an independent woman. She's going to conquer this, and I'm going to be by her side. And then this last stint here is, you know, Kate's going to have to live my way a little bit for us to get there. And maybe that experience will help grow her in humility that we can be together better. And then once that happens, we're going to be living in her environment, in that college environment, which is a difficult one for me. And, you know, for me to be with Kate, I'm going to have to come to that environment and challenge myself, because I'm actually comfortable outside, but I have a difficulty, you know, coalescing with the average person, which I need to learn how to do. So being with Kate, once we get where we're going, is going to be my challenge, and I'm very excited for that, because I deserve that life no different than anyone else, and I've been robbed of it, and told I'm worthless, and I'm just homeless, and this and that, and it's not that way, and it's not going to be that way. So I'll find a way to coalesce. I'll find a way to get along. I will. And I am. This is part of how I am. And I want to thank all of you over the years for being here and helping to facilitate that process, because you have socialized me with barely any social interaction as I've traveled in this and that. I hadn't realized how little social interaction I really had while I was traveling, and then I had this interaction with you guys, and that was the epitome of it. That was my description of my, you know, my social life. And then I got out into the world, and things were tough. And people thought I was paranoid, because I would meet people in real life and say, "Oh, this stuff that's going on for me," and I just looked like a crazy homeless person. Whereas really, it was a whole bunch of stuff on the internet, which at the time was bigger than life to me. It was bigger and more real than anything I had experienced in my regular life. And so that's where that appearance of delusion came in. But now with a lot of you in isolation right now and in quarantine, I bet you can definitely relate to how real this is to you now, when you don't have anything else. So while a lot of people said karma was coming for me, not in a bad way that karma has come for you, but I hope and I'd like to think that karma has come for you, not to hurt you, but that you now understand the position that I was in. You now actually understand how I felt. So, because once we step out back into the real world, it's going to be very different. So maybe you can relate to me a little bit more. And now I'm going to learn how to relate to you too. And that's very exciting for me. It's what I've always wanted to do. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. Steven, as a retired FBI employee, I would ask you to please stay out of this broadcast and do not come back in, because what you're doing is a crime. Please leave my broadcast. You are a criminal. Leave. Won't that take weeks to walk there? Yeah, it'll take a very long time. What system, says Jenna D? System for what? I just said a whole lot of stuff. Curly hair, welcome on. Your walk will be a great adventure. Definitely, Berman. Thank you. Bib, welcome on. I made it. Yes, you did. We have to be out there. We'll be out there tomorrow. Legit game, welcome on. Susan Boyle fan club forever. How's it going? You walked over 2,000 miles. Yeah, I have in the past. Jamie Dell, what's up? Masha says, braver than I can be. Really admirable to see this. And I'm inspired. Positive outlook is really powerful. Good. Good. I wish my college was open. I bet a lot of people do right now, huh? Dara, what's up? Thanks for being here. Becky, welcome on. Peace, welcome on. Jenna, shut up. Honestly. Guys, alright, you want me to hold a facade, I'll hold a facade. But you start fucking with me, I'm gonna flip like that. It's not bipolar. It is me picking up on your shit. You might be able to hide it well, but you're pathetic. Don't play that game with me. Don't. You're not gonna be my friend and then flip and try to get information. People like you don't deserve to be in my life, let alone my goddamn broadcast. Sometimes this is larger than life for me. I'm gonna say this one time to you, Jen, Steve, and a whole lot of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna make this clear. If you would like to continue watching, shut your fucking mouth. Grow the fuck up or get out. Because this is real life. Even here on broadcast, this is real life. You don't want to be ousted? Don't act like that. It's not permissible. This is my life, and you're disrespecting it. by coming into my broadcast. When I give you my time of day, I open my mouth. I treat you with respect. In my home, in my environment, I'm facing all the shit I'm facing. You're disrespecting my space. Back off. I don't like that block button. I won't touch it. But you're going to disappear from my mind. I'm not going to pay attention to you ever again. And nobody wants that. Not me, not you. So please, with all due respect, step off. But when you disrespect me on that level, that's exactly what you're going to get in return. It's called fairness. It's called equality. We both deserve better. Thank you. Welcome on, welcome on. When do you have to be out of there? The motel tomorrow. We'll be out tomorrow. If you're on a new, yeah, it's disappointing. You don't exist anymore. You're a figment of imagination. So enjoy your solitude. And I don't have to block to do it. I'll just build my strength and manage it. Where was I? Yeah, we're at the hotel tomorrow. I thought we were out today. We've been on a million different vibes here, handling so many different things, and I didn't know what to do with that, and so I forgot. We're out tomorrow, not today. We won't be doing Venmo, PayPal, any of those things. Those are inappropriate. They don't match the platform. If I'm running a professional platform, I can't be having those links in there. Now, technically, Cash App, you can have a business account. I don't know if you can on Venmo, but Catalyst, welcome on. How are you? Sam and Joey, welcome on. Dent, welcome on. So how do I say it? I could leverage those platforms, but realistically, guys, if you don't work in social media, you don't know. But there are a lot of people who will just harass your platform. Like, if you're not perfect the way they want you to be, they will harass whatever it is that you have and make up lies about you, whatever it takes. They just want to shut you up because they hate their own lives. But I stand up to those people because it's my life. And my pride, I will not take my pride further than my own life from here on in. And here's what I mean by that. You'll see me behave a certain way on the platform. If I see someone in real life and they treat me that way, I will stand up for myself verbally. I will say, hey, whoa, no, we're not playing that game. Now, if we're in a social environment, in a group environment, and someone's treating me that way, I might be a little different. But here on live stream, like I said, for me, is I have to make it clear, and I want people to believe that they can do that too. That when you have someone passive-aggressively attacking you, or siphoning you for information, or manipulating you, you have to know how to stand up for yourself. It's a very difficult thing, but it has to be done. And in respectful way. Especially if it's your parents. If you're watching this right now, it's your parents. You have to find a way to do it with respect. But it definitely does have to be done. And I will also say that a lot of parents out there need to step off their high horse, because the narrative is flipped here in society. In America right now, it's completely flipped, where the parents think that they have more of a right to tell the kid what to do and apologize less, that the kid needs to apologize more to them. As the adult, it is our responsibility to apologize to the child, to teach them the attitude of apologetics, because apologetics is a lost practice in today's America. So in my personal opinion, to be a good parent is to be a good student and to be a good steward of that child, to set the example for them, and to set the example of, hey, you need to apologize to me, and I'm your parent, so I'm high and mighty, I don't have to do anything. It's setting that example of narcissistic personality disorder for the child. And then they build that right into their personality. They go off into adulthood. They end up just like you, if not worse. It's not helpful. I'm going to be apologizing to my children, but not like a little bitch. Not like a little bitch. But hey, I did wrong with you in this moment. I'm sorry. I could have done better. Let me show you how I can do better. Let me show you what I want to do better. And then I'll do that. And people could look at me and say, well, you don't have a kid right now. You can't speak yet. I can speak whenever the hell I want to. It's my broadcast. You can leave. And when I have a kid, I'm going to be a damn good parent. Already right now, I will be a damn good parent. 10 years from now, after a whole lot of honing and skills and whatnot, I'm going to be that much better. I'm very excited for what my kids are going to be like. My kids are going to be awesome. And your kids are going to be awesome too. And I would like to share my wisdom and the things I learn as I go with you guys, and I would love for you to share it with me too. It goes both ways. I do know what I know at 25, and you're not going to make me smaller. You like me, you don't like me, you're not going to bring down my size. I am where I'm at. I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to demand that respect. And if you don't have it for me, that's okay. Then I don't have it for you. But I do have it for you to start with. I do. I promise. I love yous a lot. Sam and Joey, welcome on. Frank, what's up? ASMR, welcome on. Did plans fall through? No, we're going to. I know I'm good. We're heading to Idaho still. We're gonna have to walk, which is totally okay. Like I said, we're attitude of gratitude, keeping it up there. Am I a parent? I feel like I'm a parent to a lot of you sometimes. Yes. I feel like I'm a parent to middle-aged adults half the time. I love you guys, but it's true. I got no problems with it. I got no qualms. But you don't get to act like a kid and then flip around and get mad at me for not behaving the way you want. That's bratty behavior. Come on, we're all adults here. And this is my broadcast. I get it. You got that parent attitude and you see me as a 25-year-old brat. You're actually very wrong. And I'm very right about how things are done. So, do me a favor and step off. Step into your own world. Be a parent in your own world. Don't be a parent in my world. Don't be. It's not welcomed. I welcomed it a long time ago. I apologize for setting a false precedence. That's on me. I'm doing my best to get on my feet. Yes, we still need help. But we're not looking for parental guidance. We're seeking resources. There's a big difference. Thank you. And thank you for also being emotionally involved with us. I get it that I can't relate because I'm not a parent, right? So I can't relate in that aspect. But I can ascertain and recognize that you have those feelings for us, that you care about us, you want to see us succeed, you want to see us get forward. And so it can be, I'm guessing, very hard not to let those parental instincts kick in. Okay? I want you to know that I do see that. I am thankful that you care. It's just when it does get overbearing or passive-aggressive or things like that, it's not welcomed. It's not welcomed, and we will cut you off. Cut you off meaning just not, I won't talk to you. And, some parents as well, you're a bad kid or you're a bratty kid. I've experienced that. My own family's that way, okay? I get it. I made the smart, healthy choice to step away into my own intellect, into my own life, my individuality. I want my family. That'll never happen. I don't really want it to. You guys are still here. You're not gone yet. I'm making an effort not to burn those bridges while still standing my ground. Because the second part does have to happen. And sometimes when your kids rebel against you, think twice of whether or not it's their fault. Because I was young and dumb. And I made a choice to survive when I was not treated as well as I should have been. And even if it's your own flesh and blood, sometimes it can be that way. So let's just, as adults, let's keep checking ourselves. Let's continue to check ourselves and try to become more humble and love one another as best as we can. It's very difficult, but we can do it. Keep believing in yourself and keep believing in me because I believe in you. I'm not blocking you. Let's make this work. Let's find a way. Pickle, what's up? Insta, welcome on. Steve, welcome on. Olivia Williams, welcome on. Well, it's unfortunate that you're lost. I'm not going to spend my time finding you or explaining myself or expelling a whole bunch of wisdom for free at the expense of my time when I'm going to be homeless tomorrow. I got a bunch of beggars. I got parental beggars coming in here asking me for the answers. They say they're lost. They say they don't have the answers. Well, obviously they don't. I do. And I would love to spend my time explaining it to you, but I don't have the time. I will have the time once I get on my feet, and if you'd been nicer to me, I would have the time to explain to you how to be a better parent. Because children know what it's like to have a good parent or not have a good parent. It goes both ways. You don't have to be a parent to know what a good parent does. You could be the parent's child. You know, is my mom there? Is my mom tired of me? A child knows that. I'll explain it to you when I have the time. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Center of the world. Bobster, what's up? GN, welcome on. Muggsy, welcome on. Alright, I don't have time to argue with passive-aggressive parents. I'm going to move on with my life. Like I said, I don't owe any of these people explanations. I don't owe you an explanation. I do care about you a lot, and I'm very happy that you're here. But like I said, I'm going to invest my time and energy into the people that deserve it, the people that earn it, and the people that aren't begging me for attention, wisdom, or an argument. You know, there are people in the chat that want to converse and be in a relationship and be friends. And I'm going to focus on that. Masha says, are you guys prepared for the long trip? Truly would be happy to help in any way. Prepared is such a broad statement, such a broad term. We couldn't possibly be prepared for this. We weren't expecting it at all. But it's better than not having a roof at all, or being in an area that's not safe for us. So, you know, we're going to take the trip, and we're going to make it okay. We're going to take it day by day, couple hours by a couple hours. And it's a very difficult thing. I've done it in the past, and I'm going to teach Kate how to do it. And she's going to prepare herself as much as she can, but I think the lesson Kate's finally going to learn is, and maybe a lot of you will learn vicariously by watching, is you can't prepare for this. You can't prepare for it, and you can't judge somebody. You can't judge someone who doesn't handle it well. Because it's very rare that people do handle it well. I did handle it well, and I do handle it well. I was projecting a lot of my feelings for Kate onto myself. So when we were going to bed, I said that we weren't going to do good. We were going to bed, and I was scared for her. I wasn't scared for me. I'm good. I was scared for Kate. And she doesn't have anything to be afraid of because she has the ability to prepare herself. Guys, we have ingrained in us an ability to survive. We do. And Kate will be okay, and I will be okay. It's going to be a rough road, but we're both taking on that challenge together, and it's going to be okay. Welcome on, Missy Mouse. That is one chisel draw. Is that a love bite? That is not a love bite. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. So, love you guys. I'm gonna step off. I'm also gonna say is that the way that we're living, I'm in full recognition now. I was not in the past of how it affects people. I was that socially inadept, but now I'm seeing that, you know, it's not a positive effect, but there's actually nothing to do. It's not our fault. So, you know, you guys are going to have to suffer through it, and hopefully people will step out and be willing to help us. But we're not asking for your money. Hey, if you want to give Super Chat on YouTube, we're very grateful. That money will show up in 2 months. We can use it. It's not, we're not the begging type. Super Hearts, Periscope, different story. Think of it like accelerants. Those little accelerants, they do help us along. But realistically, we won't see them for 2 months anyway. So there's no agenda in that. But where we stand right now is that we will take it day by day, and we will meet people. If we have to ask for food, we'll ask for food. We have to be humble. We have to stay humble. And we'll make it up north, and Kate will go to college, and we'll see what the hell happens to me, because we don't know. Thanks, guys. We'll see you very soon.